Good evening, everyone. Right, I've loaded the hands for this evening and the numbers that we'll be playing this evening, 1, 4, 7, and 10. And our lesson tonight is all about promotion. And it's being able to recognize what cards can be promoted. We never look at the lower cards. We're always looking at pictures. Sometimes you don't need pictures. The 10 and the 9 play very important parts in promotion. So we're going to play hand number 1. I'm going to load the hand for you and share the screen. And we'll discuss promotion, how to bid, and how to play the hand. I'm going to share the screen with you now. And if there are any questions, please ask me. Okay, right. There we go. Everyone can see hand 1. Right. North opens the bidding with 1 club. Pass by East. And now we bid up the bidding ladder. 1 heart. Never deny a 4-card major. We're always looking for that 8-card major suit fit. Pass by West. And North bids 1 spade. East passes. And now, South, you are the one that's the captain. Your partner opened the bidding. So you've got an opening hand opposite an opening hand. And it's your duty to take the whole hand to game. And the only way you can do that is by bidding 4 spades. Your partner showed a very minimum hand, 12 to 17. And 4 spades says, I've got an opening hand opposite an opening hand. Any questions on this bidding? Any questions? We're bidding up the ladder. No questions? All right. And now we've got to make a lead. So the bidding was a club. They bid hearts. They bid spades. So the only thing we can lead on this particular hand is a diamond. A diamond lead would be, I think, the right lead. Oh, no. Who's on lead?
East is on lead, and it's a...
Yes. Yeah. East has to lead a diamond.
Yeah.
It's automatic to lead the 4 of diamonds. The unbid suit. East must lead the unbid suit. And now we have to look at our losers. Okay? Our losers. In the diamond suit, we have no losers. And when you're playing in a 4-4 fit, it's much harder because you have to recognize which is the master hand. We always said the master hand, the hand we want to set up, is the hand with the long trumps. But we do not have long trumps. We equal in both. So in the diamond suit, we overlap in diamonds, so we have no losers. In the club suit, we have no losers. In the hearts, we're losing 1 heart, the ace. And in the spade suit, we're losing the ace and the king. So we've actually got 3 losers, but everything depends on how you play the hand. So it's going to go 2 of diamonds, 7, the lowest of touching, and you win the ace. And now it's your duty, before you do anything, is to draw the trumps. You've got 8 between you. You've got the jack, the 10, the queen, the 9, the 8, the 7. Those are the highest cards you have in the deck, and the only 2 really missing are the ace, king, and the little 6, which will not take place because you've got the jack, the 10, the 9, the 8, and the 7. So it's your duty to draw trumps, 3 of spades. Get them to fall together. Never be scared of ugly trumps, especially when we're doing promotion. And now they're going to come back a diamond. It's automatic to come back the 10 of diamonds. That's why you take the ace. And now you're going to play another trump and get the trumps together. Don't be scared of ugly trumps. All these cards are the same value. Well, what else can they come back? Well, they're not going to come back a heart, and they're not going to come back a club, and they can't play diamonds. We're not allowed to play rough and discards. What we don't see in the dummy, we do not play. And partner showed a 5-card diamond suit. How did partner show 5 diamonds? Because partner played high-low, either 2 or 5. And I don't think they would put the king on the queen if that was longer in their hand. That means partner's got 5. When we lead a low card from 4 and then play the next lower card up the line, it shows 4. But when you play one lower than the one you led, that shows 5. So you have to come back a trump. I think coming back a trump is the safest way to play the hand. Never play a card that you don't see in the dummy. And now it's your duty to play a heart, to promote the heart suit. Put up the king. They'll take the ace. And now there's nothing more to play. You've got all the hearts, all the clubs, and you promoted the trump suit to make sure that all your tricks fell together. Do not be scared of ugly trumps, everybody. Are there any questions on hand number 1? I don't want you ever to be scared of these lovely trumps. Looking for an 8-card fit, expect them to break 3 and 2. That is 68% of the time when we have an odd number missing. We have 5 missing. They will break usually 68%, 3 and 2. Any questions? None? I'm looking to see if there's anyone wanting to ask me a question. No? No questions? None? Okay. All right. We're going to get on to hand number 4. That was an easy hand. The dealer is west and passes. Pass by north. 1 spade by east. Pass by south. 1 no trump by west. I do not have a spade fit with you. It's a point count. 1 no trump by west. And now looking at this point count, you have a minimum hand. You have 13 points. And your partner shows 6 to a bad 10. So you know you've got nowhere to go. All you have to do is just pass 1 no trump. And they're going to leave the queen of hearts, top of a sequence. Now we've got to look at promotion. In the spade suit, we have the ace and the king. That's 2 tricks. In the heart suit, we have the ace and the king. That's 4 tricks. We need 3 more tricks. In the club suit, we're not getting anything. In the diamonds, we could get 3 diamond tricks on condition that we know not to block ourselves. We don't want to block ourselves. So everything depends on where you win the first trick. And that is really important in this game of bridge. Second hand low does not apply to declarer. You've got 1 taxi for that diamond suit. The only taxi to that hand with the diamond is the ace of hearts. So you'd win that dummy's king. Make sure you win it in the dummy. Remember, second hand low does not apply to declarer. And now it's your duty to play the high card from the shorter side first to unblock the diamond suit if they don't take the ace. And they're not going to take it. and you're going to play another one. Now it doesn't matter. You better take it. And now you want to set up your hearts. At this stage, what else can you play? It's hard to leave the Queen of Clubs. If partner gave you any inkling of what to do, you could try and find out. But at the moment, partner is following suit. So you have to decide what you wish to play. You're either going to play the Jack of Hearts and set up 2 extra tricks, or you're going to try and see the club suit. I think we should just play the Jack of Hearts. Knock out the only card left. And they're going to win the ace. Now they're going to take their queen. Remember that ace of hearts is your only taxi for those diamonds. If you win the ace of hearts in that hand and they don't take the ace of diamonds, you're never going to make one no trump. Never. And that's where your extra tricks come from. So you want to run for your life. You've got no stoppers in the other suits. So you might as well just go for your contract. We've got 5 tricks. Let's go for the spades. We don't have anything in clubs and we don't have anything in hearts. Play it as fast as you can, and then you can claim and say you can have the rest. And there's your 7 tricks. And they will make the rest. They've got 2 clubs, a heart, and 2 spades. And that's it, nothing more. Are there any questions on this bidding? Any questions on this bidding? You've got exactly 7 tricks. Any questions? Remember the high card from the shorter side first. If you play to the queen and then to the king and they don't take it, you'll never see your diamonds again. Always the high card to unblock. Any questions? Okay. No questions? Okay. I'm ready to answer questions. No one's asking me one question. Oh dear. I love questions. No one's asking me one thing. Okay. We'll get on to the next one. Let's try the next one. It's hand number 7. I see, Glenn, you made 11 tricks on one hand. My God. Okay, this is hand number 7. For those of you that came in late, I don't know how many of you came in late, but I'll just post the lesson hands again. So you've got them. And it's also hand 1, 4, 7, and 10. There you go. All right. So South is the dealer and cannot open 1 no trump. We've only got 14 high card points. So we're going to open with 1 club. Pass by West. And partner is going to bid 1 spade up the bidding ladder. Never deny a 4-card suit in any suit or the majors. I've seen many people that will bid 1 no trump on this hand and decide that this is how I'm going to show my partner my point count. First of all, you're the weaker hand. So you don't want to be the declarer. You want the stronger hand to be the declarer. So to bid 1 no trump is really not the way to go. Rather just go up the bidding ladder. Please, whatever you do. Pass by East. And now the opener can rebid 1 no trump. And 1 no trump is a point count. 12 to 14 high card points. It's a point count to everybody. 1 no trump is a point count. Right, we're going to get the lead of the Queen of Diamonds. Now we have 2 diamond tricks, but let's see where all our other tricks are going to come from. We have the ace, king of diamonds and the ace, king of clubs. That's 4. And we have the ace, king of hearts is 6. We need one more. Now, if you're going to rely on the clubs to break, 3 and 3, that's only 32%. But if you look further, look at the spade suit. You're in control. You have a losing heart, you have a losing club. I don't care if they want their diamonds, but let's work on the spade suit, everybody. So what I would do on this hand, I would take my king of diamonds. I don't care where you take it. It doesn't really matter to me. And I would play a little spade, a second hand low, and put up the 10. And they'll win the queen. And they're going to come another diamond. And you're going to win the ace. And they're going to play, and you're now going to play the 8 of spades. And it'll go low, no rush. And they're going to win the ace. Now you've got to finish off what your partner asked you to finish off. Another diamond. Here you go. And now you want to play another diamond. And you can throw away a heart or a club. It doesn't matter. I'd rather throw the heart away, just in case there's a queen doubleton club. So I would throw the heart away. And then partner can help you by throwing the queen of hearts away to tell you I've got the whole sequence. And that's what it says. Partner, don't worry. I've got the queen, the jack, the 10, and the 9. So you're going to come back a heart. Okay? And now where are we going to win this heart? Very important. We have one taxi for that last spade. And that's the ace of hearts. So let's play low. Keep that ace. And take the king. And now play another spade. And knock out the king of spades. So when they come back a heart, 2 left, your ace is your taxi for that jack of spades. Take your jack. And now everything depends on this hand. If you throw away a club, they're going to make all the club tricks. If you throw away the heart, you've got to hope partner's got the heart. So everything depends on what you feel like doing. So you should throw the heart away. But if you don't throw the heart away and decide, well, I better keep the heart, I'm not sure where the 6 of hearts is, it'll happen. You'll throw the club away. And now we don't have the 10. So we just play the ace king and hope the queen will drop. That's why I threw away a heart and not a club. And with a little bit of luck, they will misdefend. And now you'll make your jack of clubs. And I wonder if anybody ever did that. Now you're making an over trick. So you've got to be able to watch what partner plays in the heart suit. And now you're going to make an extra trick. Look at that spade suit. All you need to do promotion is knock out the ace, the king, and the queen. And you are in total control of the whole hand. Any questions, everybody? Any questions on hand number 7? Do not rely on the clubs to break. It's only 32% versus a guaranteed a spade suit. The 10 will knock the ace, the 8 will knock the king, and the 9 will knock out the queen, and your jack will become a trick. And I need you to be aware of promotion. Any questions? None? Oh, wow. Everybody found it easy tonight. Right. Okay. I hope you all did as well.
Either that or we're hanging our heads in shame, Linda.
We don't know which, right?
Right.
I never get to hear, but I hope you're all learning from this. That's all. All right. So let's look at this hand. We have 9 and 4, 13 points. No, we don't play 5 card. We only play 5 card majors. I'd love to open a heart, but we can't. So we're forced to open the east hand with 1 diamond. Got no choice. Pass by south. 1 spade by west. 1 spade can be 4 or 5. Responder does not guarantee a 5 card suit, but it can be 4 or 5. It really does not matter. And on this particular hand, okay, what is our rebid? Now, this is where we have a few problems coming in. What is our rebid over 1 spade? Now, we've had a lot of lessons on openers rebid. Do we bid 1 no trump and pray the partner's got a club stopper, or do we bid 2 spades and tell partner, well, we don't promise you a rose garden. I don't promise 4. So what did everybody do? Can people please put it in the chat? I want to know what they bid on this hand. Did they bid 1 no, or did they bid 2 spades? I want to see what everyone played this hand in. 1 no. Right. 2 hearts we cannot do because 2 hearts becomes a reverse. When you skip over your first suit, that shows that your first suit is longer than your second suit, and you have 17 or more points. So 2 hearts cannot be bid. So most people on this hand will keep the bidding low and are going to rebid 1 no trump. So let's play in 1 no trump for the moment. And it's going to go 7 and 2 is 9 and 2 is 11 and 1 is 12. Now, having 12 points, it's your duty, I think, to raise the suit and see. Partner's 1 no trump bid is 12 to 14. And you've got 7 and 4 is 11, 12 high card points. So you cannot pass 1 no trump. I think you're forced to bid 2 no trump. You're forced to bid 2 no trump. Partner, I have 11, 12 points. And that's what 2 no trump means. I've got 11, 12, and you're looking at 13. Well, I want to be honest with you. I love my 3 quick tricks in hearts. If they were scattered, it wouldn't be as good as having 3 together. So when we look at hand evaluation, you should always look at your honors of where they're located. If we took the king of hearts and made it the king of spades, or the king of clubs, and took the queen of hearts and made that a doubleton club, it's not the same. But having a hand like this looks pretty good. And I really fancy bidding on this hand 3 no trump. So let's see if we can make 3 no trump. It's 13, but it's a good 13. This is entirely up to you. Some people will pass 1 no trump and call it a day. But I definitely think we should be bidding 3 no trump on this hand. Only because of the location of the hearts. You've got good controls. No doubleton jacks, no queen doubletons. And now we're in 3 no trump. So now we're going to get the lead. And looking at the lead, there are 2 unbid suits, hearts and clubs. Well, I'm not going to lead a club because it's not as good as my heart suit. I want to make sure that when I lead a suit, I don't give nothing away. So I would lead the jack of hearts. The jack of hearts will definitely help to telling my partner that I have the sequence. And you give the 2. You don't like it. And you should never take the ace. You should never take the queen. Just take the king. Anyone who takes an ace and no trump, we know that you've got another stopper. It's the psychology of the game. But when you take the king, it doesn't guarantee you have another stopper. So psychologically, please do not take an ace on the first trick in no trump. Now we have to look for our tricks. In the spade suit, we have 3. In the hearts, we've got 3 is 6. In the diamonds, we've got 1 is 7. Where are we going to get our extra tricks from that will guarantee us extra tricks? We need 2 extra tricks. I'm not going to rely on the spades to break because I told you a 3-3 break is only 32%. We're going to do what's called promotion. Play the 10 of clubs. Look at dummy. Dummy's got the queen and the jack. In order to promote extra winners, you've got to give up a trick to make a trick. It's going to go 3 of clubs, 2 of clubs, and you're going to win the ace. Now, when your partner led the jack of hearts, we don't know whether the partner had ace, jack, 10, king, jack, 10. She couldn't have because you won the king. So you're not quite sure unless you have an agreement between you and your partner, that the jack in no trumps denies an honor higher. If you have that agreement between you, you would switch to the king of diamonds because you've got the queen 10 over the jack. But if you don't have an agreement, you will always come back your partner's suit. And now you're going to promote the 9 of clubs. And they're not going to take it. They're not going to make it so easy for you. Well, how are you going to promote another club trick? Easy peasy. Take a spade, go to dummy with the queen, and now play that queen of clubs. And give it to them. And now you've set up your extra tricks. And now you can make your contract. So what are they going to come back? The 10 of hearts? Okay, and now you're hoping that the spades will break. Well, we're not sure yet. So let's play to the ace. Let's play the jack of clubs because that's our extra trick. And now they have to discard. They can't throw away spades because looking at the dummy, you have to keep parity with dummy. So they're forced to throw the 10 of diamonds away. And now you're going to play the king of spades and hope they break, but they didn't because North can see the dummy. And now you're going to play the diamond and take your trick and run for your life. And now you've got your 9 tricks. That is called promotion. Knocking out aces, kings, and queens. The rest is theirs, and you made 9 tricks, everybody. All ready for you. I need you to look at all the cards, everyone. You need to look at the 10s, the 9s, the 8s, and the jacks. Please, everybody, you must look at these cards. That is called promotion. I have some very interesting hands ready for you. You bid 3 no trump and made 4. Wow. I wonder how you made 4. Maybe they threw a spade away. They didn't keep parity with dummy. That's what must have happened. Or they threw a heart away. And then you made an extra heart trick. So someone's asked me to do, are there any questions on hand number 10 before I move to the next board? I've been requested to do board 9 and board 6. Any questions on this hand on the bidding, everybody? West must bid 2 no trump. Tell partner you've got 11, 12, and let partner decide what to do, everyone. Okay? Board 9. I will do board 9. Pass by north. Pass by east. Pass by south. And now it's your duty to open the auction with 1 heart. Pass by north. You cannot double With this kind of hand, you have a very bad shape. You do not have 3 clubs and your points are in hearts. And now East will bid 1 spade up the bidding ladder. Make sure we always bid those 4 card pages up the line. And it's going to go pass. And now over 1 spade, you've got 2 choices. You're either going to bid 1 no trump or you're going to bid 2 clubs. Well, I'll tell you what I prefer. I much prefer to rebid 1 no trump because I want to protect my 2 king doubletons and tell partner I've got a stopper in both suits. That's entirely up to you to be able to protect those cards. But if you want to bid 2 clubs with no picture in the card, that's up to you. So let's go back. I'd like to know who asked me about board 9. Did you bid 1 no or did you bid 2 clubs? Can you just type it in for me, please? I need to know. 1 no trump or 2 clubs? 1 no trump. I like 1 no trump with 2 king doubletons. Okay, now we have to look at promotion. And I think it's important that we look at the diamond suit. The diamond suit are guaranteed tricks. You know that if you give up the king, the ace will take, and if you give up the jack, the queen will take. So let's count our tricks, everybody. In the spade suit, we have 2. Don't rely on a finesse. In the heart suit, we've got 2. That's 4. You have a lovely diamond fit, a 5-2 diamond fit. They're either going to break 3-3 or maybe 4-2, but we don't know. But let's make sure that we're going to be able to make extra tricks. And what are they going to lead? Well, I've got news for you. They don't know about the diamond suit. They're not going to lead a club from a doubleton. So they are going to lead a diamond. And that diamond lead is going to help you tremendously. Because when they lead a diamond, I don't want you to waste your high cards having the king. It costs you nothing to play the 7. So play the 7 and see what happens. You don't mind what happens because you're going to give up 2 diamond tricks. But now you only have to give up 1 diamond trick. And that will be your promotion. Give up the diamond. Now, which one are we going to play? If they put the queen on the 7, they can't have the 9, can they? They would never put up the queen if dummies got jack, 10, 8, 7 if they had the 9. They would put in the 9. So you put in the 8. And that will help you pick up the whole diamond suit. And that's the way you're going to develop extra tricks from. And that's how you get your extra 2 diamond tricks. So you've got now 1 trick so far. Right? What are they going to come back? They're not going to play hearts and they're not going to play spades. They're going to play the ace of clubs. No problem. And now they're going to play the jack. And what are you going to throw away? The 9 of diamonds. And here we're going to throw away a spade. We're not going to make that spade. And now the rest is yours. You can come back a heart because they've got the 10 of clubs. And now you're making the 10 of clubs. This is a trick. Don't forget, it's a trick. And now you can throw away the 9 of spades. And the rest is yours. East has 2 spades, the ace and the king. East has the king of hearts and the 2 top diamonds. And then you're going to make 9 tricks instead of what we bid. 1 no trump, only making 1. We made 2 over tricks. Any questions on board 9?
I have a question,
Yes.
and that is, how should the bidding go if West, instead of bidding one no trump, bids the clubs?
Always, always, always go back to partner suit with 2. Even if you've got 3 clubs, it's a rule in this game that you can never leave a second suit with 3 pieces if you've got a doubleton in the opener's first suit. That is a rule, because partner could be 6-4, and it's always easier to play in a 5-2 fit than a 4-3 fit. A 4-3 gets shortened into a 3-3 fit. So we always go back with a doubleton. This is the rule of bidding. Even if you had 3 clubs to the queen, you always go back to the first suit. Always, always, always. A 5-2 plays 100% better than a 4-3. Okay, a lot of people have asked me that question and they're not aware of it. I do this all the time. Always go back to the first suit. You never know if partner's 6-4, but even if partner's 5-2, it's very important that you play in the 5-2 and not a 4-3. If the clubs were 3. Never leave a second suit with 3 when you've got 2. Only when you've got 1, you leave the second suit, but not with 2. Does that answer your question?
Yes, yes. In fact, the hearts broke nicely.
Right, you play
with
ace,
a
king, and
7-card
another,
pack.
and draw them all together, and then that's it.
Yeah.
So I don't mind. I'm not keen to bid a second suit with 4 to the 10 when my points are outside the suit. I like to bid a second suit if I had my king of diamonds in the king of clubs, or the king of spades with the king of clubs as a king of clubs. Then I would bid my second suit. But I'm not very keen to bid a second suit when I've got no pictures in the suit. I'd rather rebid 1 no trump.
Again, I will tell you what bothers me. I'm always nervous about bidding 1 no trump with 2 doubletons.
Oh, no, don't be nervous. My God, don't worry about it. Just do it. You must do it. I know my partner said that to me yesterday. I'm very scared to even open a no trump with an unstopped doubleton. I said, I don't care. Just do it. You got to describe your hand. Just do it. She didn't want to open a no trump with 2 baby hearts. And I said, you've got to open a no trump. You've got to describe your hand. You don't promise a stop in all when you open. But when you rebid, you do have a stopper in all on this hand. 4 to the 10's a stopper. So don't be nervous. This is not a game. You've got to get out there and do everything. You've got to have the guts. You've got to be like a tiger. Any questions? Oh, yes, somebody wanted number 6. Are there any questions on number 9? No questions? Okay. Someone asked me to do number 6, and I'm going to do it now because we were doing it before we started. And I don't know if they wanted the bidding or the play, but I will do the bidding.
Just the bidding, please.
Okay. Pass by east. And we are going to open this hand. 1 club. By south. 1 spade. Overcall. I would not bid 2 spades for the reason being I've got too much. I have a singleton and an outside king. This hand could make maybe a game if my partner had distribution. So I'm very averse to making a weak jump overcall, especially vulnerable. I'd rather bid 1 spade. I think it's a much better bid. And now let's look at this hand here. I think it's our duty to decide to bid a negative double. How many of you play negative doubles? I don't know how many of you do, but you can go into my archives last year in 2023, and you'll find the negative double in, I think, August, September, or October. There's a negative double chapter. It's really important we play negative doubles. The double says I have 4 hearts. I may have 4 diamonds, but I guarantee the 4-card heart suit. Your other choice is to forget about the 4-card heart suit and bid a no trump. But you've only got one spade stopper, and I'm not very keen to do that. So I think I'd rather just double. And now it is East's decision of what to bid. East has 5 trumps and you are vulnerable, and there's a lot of bidding at this table. I don't think vulnerable against not vulnerable that I would be keen to bid 4 spades. But if you'd like to bid 4 spades with 2 doubletons, that's your choice, because you know on the law of total tricks, partner's got 5 and you've got 5 is 10 and you want to block them out. So you could go to 4 spades. That is entirely up to you. 3 spades or 4 spades. Now, if you went to 3 spades, vulnerable, this hand with a void is going to bid 4 hearts without a question of a doubt because of the void in spades. And now I don't know if West is prepared to go to the 4 level, but it all depends, looking at the vulnerability, whether you should be in 4 or not. I would not go to 4. I'm rather weak. I've got 3 losers in clubs, 2 losers in hearts, and I think I don't have the guts to bid 4, and I think we'll just have to leave them in 4 hearts. But North East is got to make a decision, and that's why I don't want you bidding twice. You either bid 4 the first time and put on the pressure, or you bid past 4 hearts. What happened with you?
So what happened is South bid 4 spades. I was West. South bid 4 hearts. I was West. I bid 4 spades, and then they bid 5 hearts. And my partner said I should have doubled them with at 5 hearts due to the rule of 9, and I don't understand that rule of 9.
Let's not get too complicated with the rule of 9. The rule of 9 really applies at low-level contracts when you think whether you should leave in a double. I wouldn't think about learning any new stuff at the moment. I think it's more important to know that your partner opened the bidding and you're holding 2 kings and an ace. So when they go 4 spades, I am going to double. I have got no guarantee that I'm going to make 5 hearts on this hand. My hearts are anemic, and I have 3 tricks, hopefully, and my partner opened the bidding and they are vulnerable, so I am doubling as fast as I can 4 spades. And
Got it. Okay, thank you.
And partner must not take it out. When you're doubling, you're telling partner, I've got a trick in trumps. If you didn't have a trick in trumps, you would never be doubling. It's another story altogether. So South must not take it out. And I mean, what else can I say? Are they're going to make it? They're going to lose a heart. They're going to lose 1 heart, 1 spade, 1 diamond, and 1 club.
Yeah.
They're going to go down 1, vulnerable. Now, in 4 hearts, you've got lots of work to do. The diamonds don't break. You're going to lose 1 club trick. You're going to lose maybe 2 heart tricks. You've got to look at the... It depends what they lead. If they lead the ace of spades, it's going to be hard for you. They may lead the singleton diamond. They may lead the singleton diamond. And not lead the ace of spades, which I think is the better lead, to lead the singleton diamond. But if they lead the ace of spades, there's still a lot of work to do on this hand. So you've got to look at vulnerability. Without a question of a doubt, I bid 4 spades if I'm not vulnerable in the East hand. No discussion. But vulnerable against not vulnerable, I'm too nervous. I don't want to do that. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. Anything else?
If
Do
I
you make
recall,
4 hearts? Do you make 4 hearts? You got no spade losers.
They bid 5 hearts, and we set East West set them 1.
5 hearts set 1. Okay. So 4 spades was a good save to go 1 down against 4 hearts. but you've got to be very careful, vulnerable. The vulnerability turns me off immediately. That's entirely up to you. But if you're very, very brave because you had 6 spades, then go to 4 spades.
If I recall correctly, I played it sitting west in 4 spades and made it. And I think the key was that the king of hearts was offside. So we ended up losing like, a heart trick and a diamond and a club, and then just did a bunch of cross-roughing.
And what
And I was
about the king of
cross-roughing
spades?
the whole time.
Yeah, but you're going to lose the king of spades as well.
Yeah,
you
I'm
can't
trying to
make
think how I thought I made it. I'll have to go back
In-
and look when it comes up, but I
in-
thought I
in
made
the
this one.
In the 0 to 50 game, there were 4 bids of 4 spades, and they all went down.
Right. You have to go down.
3 of them went down 1, and 1 board went down 2.
You should go down 1.
Yeah.
All right.
You
The
got
only
too many clubs.
one board, one pair bid 3 spades and made 4. Don't know how, but anyone who bid 4 spades went down.
Good. Are there any other hands? Very
I'm
interesting.
I'm curious about the bidding on board 11 because the distribution was very interesting there.
Oh, really? Okay. I'm happy to go over number 11. Let's have a look and see.
And we underbid. We played well, but underbid.
Okay. So you're going to open 1 spade, south.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm going to pass. You know my style of bridge. I don't overcall at the 2 level without a 6 card suit and 2 honors. I'm not, and I would hate to bury a 4 card heart suit and bid 1 suit at the 2 level. So I'm always going to pass 1 spade. And North is going to bid 1 no trump. It's a point count.
Yeah.
Tells partner I have 6 to a bad 10. And it's going to go past by East. And you are unbalanced. Sorry, that went too fast. And you're going to bid 2 clubs.
Yeah.
I have
So
5
far, so good.
spades and 4 clubs. Right?
Yep.
Now, when you've bid 2 suits, the west hand should double for the other 2 suits. You never doubled the first time. But this is something about competitive bidding, which I was told and asked yesterday, that when you've got this kind of hand and you really want to show those 2 suits, by passing and then doubling, you guarantee just under an opening hand, and the other 2 suits guaranteed, diamonds and hearts. So a double now is a very good bid to make once they bid 2 suits. North will bid 3 clubs in a heartbeat. You got a wonderful club fit. And now East knows you have a 4 card heart suit. And East is going to bid 3 hearts and put on the pressure. And now it's going to go past by south, past by west. And I'll tell you now that North is not going to leave you in 3 hearts. It's going to bid 4 clubs, and that's where you're going to play. You've got too many clubs to defend this hand. I didn't do that. That was unfortunate. 4 clubs. There you go. And it's going to go pass, pass, pass. That should be the contract. How did your bidding go on this hand?
We were right with you. So my partner Vivian and I were, we were north-south. We were with you right up to 2 clubs. West overcalled 2 diamonds. We got to 3 clubs, and that's where we ended up, was in 3 clubs.
Okay.
Because East, there was no double. East didn't overcall, so we ended up in 3, which was fine.
That double is a very important double. That competitive double is very important. It shows just under an opening hand and guarantees the other 2 suits at least 4-4. So partner knows that you were unbalanced. You couldn't bid the first time. and you want to show partner that you've got those two suits.
And interestingly, because of the distribution, we made 5. So
You made 5? Oh gosh.
yeah, because you've got the cross ruff going with diamonds and spades.
Well,
right?
the thing is this, you have the cross ruff, but the ace of hearts has to be right.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you don't make 5.
True.
I always want to be in 4 clubs. I don't know if
Yeah.
I want to be in 5. A singleton spade devalues the whole hand, and partner doesn't have to have the ace. Partner could have the king, queen, and it devalues the hand.
So missing on 4 clubs doesn't feel so bad. There's no way to bid game here, basically.
No, that's
Yeah,
just
okay,
a
good.
result. Okay.
Good. Yep. Thank you.
All right. Interesting hand.
It
Please,
was.
everybody. I just loaded a hand from yesterday that was played, and it's in the same vein, where they never came in with a double here, in this area here, afterwards. You must come in. You must come in, and that's what I need you to do. It's part of competitive bidding. We need to get in the auction. I don't want to leave them in 2 clubs. I need my partner to know I have the 2 red suits. At least 10, 11 points, and at least 4-4. I hope we all benefit from that.
Linda, so just so in our hand, bidding died at 1 spade.
No kidding.
Yep.
It can't die at 1 spade because we're not allowed to pass with 6 or more points, because partner could have up to 21 points.
Right. So bidding ended at 1 spade, and we set them 1 trick.
Wow. That's a disaster. Wow. Okay. They're not allowed to pass 1 spade. Anytime you've got 6 or more, partner can have up to 21 points. Oh dear. You know, 1 no trumps a point count. You could even be voiding spades. It's just a point count. It's really important to bid.
Well, it's
Okay.
a point count with nothing better to bid, right?
Right. It just says I have 6 to a bad 10, and tell me more. That's all. And now you have this magic club suit. Wonderful club suit. I mean, it's a great hand. Look at that. You should make, and you said you can make 5 clubs, and then you're playing in 1 spade to go 1 down. That's sad. Very sad. Any other questions? Any other questions? Okay. All right. So, I mean, I don't want to bring up any other hands. I could bring up one other hand that I put in here that I'm doing as a demo. Let me see. It's just the same principle. I want that double there. Let me just get it. I want to show it to you. I want you to learn from it. Hold on a minute. I'm going to bring it up just because it's a similar principle. Hold on a minute. That double. Okay. Let me see if this is it. Right. I'm going to bring up this hand, and it's this board here. It's the same principle. I'm just loading this hand for the reason being I need you to look at these doubles. Same principle. We need to learn from it. It's the same thing. Okay? I just loaded it tonight. Okay, so what happened was it went past 1 diamond by east. And now, what does south do, everybody? Pass. Why? Because you don't have spades. We cannot double when we don't have a tolerance for all the suits. We need to be short in diamonds. So we have to pass, and now West bids 1 spade. And it goes past by north, and it goes 2 diamonds by east. And now's your opportunity. The same principle what we just saw now on the board you asked me about. It's called a double. Partner, I have the other 2 suits. I have hearts and clubs. And now we can find something. Don't let people play at a low level when you can describe your hand. It's the perfect double. I have 4-4 in the other 2 suits, and at least Well, you have an opening hand, but you didn't have to have an opening hand because the right hand showed a very weak hand. So the double says, I have the other two suits, and that's why I want you to double and know that I have 4 clubs and 4 hearts. And that's what we need to learn. And now this hand's going to pass. And now you will bid 2 hearts. And now, I don't know if this hand will bid again. They may bid 3 diamonds. I don't care if they bid 3 diamonds. But if they do pass 2 hearts, West is going to bid 3 diamonds. Why? Because West has 9 diamonds between them. And West could have bid 3 diamonds the first time over the double. And then you're still going to bid hearts. So you're going to get your 3 hearts on this hand, but you're not leaving them in 2 diamonds or 3 diamonds. And that's what I wanted to show all of you. The same principle. It's coming in later to show these 2 suits. And that was the same as what we just did a minute ago. Okay? All right. Well, I hope you all had a good time, and we're going to get on and continue with our other game. And let me just get into that. Okay, so now we're back in Zoom, and we're going to continue on. I'm going to stop sharing the screen with you. And on Thursday night, we're going to continue on promotion. So I hope you all had a good time, and I'll see you Thursday night, everybody.
Thank you, Linda.
Thank you.